Hi everybody, Peter again. I still am ready for the surgery tomorrow, but I wanted to share with you some exercises that it's good to learn them or try them at least before you have the surgery. So I actually went to a prehab, as they call it, so kind of a physical therapy before the surgery, and I got a few exercises that I hope will help me right after the surgery. And of course, I will share with you, the exercises that I do after the surgery, but I wanted to show them to you before the surgery. Uh, so let's dive right to it. So I have the brace already on one knee, so let me put it on the other knee. By the way, the braces are, I really like them. They are reversible. They can be, upside down. It doesn't really matter how you put them on. I like to put them on this way. Uh, so it just keeps my knees stable. Okay, and so the purpose of the exercise is really like, first of all, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a physical therapist. This is just my personal experience. This is what I learned on my own. So please do your own research, talk to your own physical therapist or your own doctor. But really, the most important thing after the surgery is to get swelling down and mobility up. Get a range of motion as much as possible. So I was told, you should expect some discomfort. Definitely, don't just lay down in bed and don't move your knee. That's the worst mistake you can do. So, you know, uh, goes through a little bit of pain, uh, a little bit of discomfort, and exercise your knee as much as possible. Just try to move it, try to get some range of motion, some engage the muscles. All these things are really, really important. So, okay, so let's start with the basic exercises. So the easiest exercise that you can do right after the surgery is the ankle pump. So ankle pump, just lay on your back, or you can sit or do anything, and just pump your ankle. You can alternate, you can do the same thing, do both legs, one leg, doesn't matter. But essentially pump, do like 20 at a time, then take a 10-second break and or half a minute break and do 20 again. So that's the first one. Now, since your knee is going to be swollen, it's also good to elevate. So you can lay down on the floor or you can bring pillow under your leg. I just grabbed this little chair here. And so you can elevate your leg, the bad leg, on top of the chair. And again, do your ankle pumps. Don't just rest there. Do your ankle pumps. So this is really good. This improves the circulation. This should reduce the swelling. And essentially, elevating your knee above your heart is key to reducing swelling. You don't have to lift your leg all the way here. It's enough, just to raise it a little bit as long as it's above the heart. So these are important. As far as elevating, this might be a little bit uncomfortable initially, but try it. Elevate so that your leg is straight. So that helps with the extension. So I think extension is one of the more difficult range of motions to get. So the sooner you start fully extending your knee, the better. And again, you can, rest your knee and do your pump exercises or ankle pump exercises. And you can notice my knee already before the surgery is not fully straight. I cannot straight this knee because it's swollen and it just lost the range of motion. And so I'm really hoping that after the surgery things will improve. And initially, I'm sure it's gonna get worse, but I'm planning to and work out hard and to get this done. Okay, so the ankle pump exercises or ankle pump exercises we've talked about. The other exercises that are really good is just activating or engaging your thigh muscles. So again, you can do it sitting, you can do it lying down. I'll do it sitting. So this is my back leg. So all you have to do, just tighten your thigh muscles. That's all. So tighten them up, and maybe even if you can lift a little bit, but you should feel, you should feel, let me sit the other way. You should feel your thigh muscles tighten, right? So again, tighten, hold for 5 seconds, release. Tighten, hold for 5 seconds, release. It doesn't matter if your toe are pointing forward or up. Slightly different feeling in the leg, you can try both, but essentially the activation of your thigh muscles is the key here. And again, if you want to reduce the swelling, it's always better to do it lying down or even with your leg elevated. One extra thing that might help, so I have these 2 small towels here. So if you take the towels and put them under your knee, that seemed to be working really well. So for me, we'll see how it goes after the surgery, but when you tightening your muscles, try to push your knee apart, try to push the towels down. So I'm tightening and pushing down, and that helps to activate these muscles a little bit better. At least I feel that it's a little bit better. So try that. And after the surgery, I mean, you're gonna be sore, or I'm gonna be sore. So anything you can do, like, I think don't overdo it. First of all, like, do a little bit, take an hour break. Do a little bit, like do a few of these exercises every hour, and I think that will go a long way to speed up the recovery. So anyway, activate the muscles, push the towel down, and relax. And again, activate, hold for 10 seconds, and relax. So, and you can do 20 of these. I'm planning to do them for both my legs, just so that I get some exercise on both sides. And so that's the activating the thigh muscles, the muscle activation. And again, you can do it in an elevated position, but that might be that's a little more advanced. Okay, the other thing you should try to do, okay, if you put something under your knee, just try to lift your leg a little bit. I mean, this is too small. I think there should be something slightly bigger, but relax your leg and just lift up and lift up and lift up. And slightly different from the quad muscle activation. You don't push down, you're actually just lifting your leg up. And so these are the leg extensions or knee extensions. And again, do like 20 of them, and do 10, take a 30-second break, do another 10, do a 30-second break. Anything that makes the knee move is actually good. And of course, once you get a little better, you can do it sitting down, or you can even hold your leg and do these exercises. Just move your knee. Okay, so those are the leg extensions, and then there was one more exercise that I wanted to show you guys, and those are leg raises. And I think it's easier to do it laying down. You can use your other knee to support, so I'm going to switch my legs. And these are, so try to do leg raises. So this activates the whole muscle, and so essentially you tighten, you activate the thigh muscle, and then you lift your leg and put it down, and lift and put it down, lift, put down, and make sure the muscles are activated. That's really important. And so this is the advanced version, and even though you're keeping your knee straight, try to extend the knee as much as you can, and lifting this again will help you to get the blood flow and release the swelling and activate all the muscles. So that's what we want to do in the first few days after the surgery. Also, after the surgery, you probably will need crutches or a walker. So I strongly recommend practice walking with crutches or practice walking with the walker before your surgery, so that when you have pain and you don't feel very well, you don't have to learn how to use the crutches. Okay, so this was the prehab instructions. Hopefully, that somebody will find them useful, and I will talk to you after my surgery. One more.